Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to go over gift card items on Roblox for May 2025. So yeah, started. So over here, we did just get the new items that'll be coming up for May right over here, and they all seem to be fruit themed. So they're actually very consistent with the theming this time for this month. They all follow the same exact theme. So pretty cool. A lot of these items actually look pretty well made. Unfortunately, none of them have effects, but that's a trend we've seen already for the last few months. So nothing too surprising, but we do have some decent items to still talk about here for the month of May. And also, we don't know the Amazon prices yet, so if you're looking to get any of the Amazon items, when I do go over them, they will release the price list on May 1st. So if you're watching this after May 1st, the tiers are already released, and I will have a pinned comment in the description so you can go see which Amazon item you can get for what price. So right over here, starting off with the Amazon items, we do have this Asparabash Warhammer, which is a well-made item, but it just doesn't look that amazing. It just looks kind of random, but it is still well-made, and definitely fits the food theme that we do have for these items. It looks pretty decent on your character as well. It goes in the back right over there, so it's not totally too bad, but I think this is probably one of the weaker ones for this month. Next up, the next Amazon item here is this durian shoulder pads. These actually look pretty interesting. They look pretty close to the actual fruits they resemble, so not too bad. Shoulder accessories are kind of hard when Roblox uploads them because they look kind of silly there, as you can see, but as shoulder pads they are pretty decent, and they actually do match with another item that they did release for this month, which is the durian Morningstar. So both the pauldrons and Morningstar actually work well together as they are based off the same fruits right over there, so definitely not too bad. A nice combo there if you end up getting both of them. Once again, I think just the color of the fruit is a bit more dull, so it doesn't stand out that much, but that's not the fault of Roblox, that's just the fault of the fruit being that color scheme. Right over here it goes in the back, kind of similar to the asparagus hammer that we saw earlier, so pretty similar kind of weapon there. The next Amazon item is this flavor blasted fruit knight, which is a pretty random one. It is a knight here with a banana head, and then it has a pineapple shield and then a sword with a strawberry on it, so just a pretty silly little shoulder friend here for this month. And if you do wear it, it goes on this shoulder right over here. It is pretty close to the head, but you can definitely move it a little bit with the accessory adjustment feature, but definitely a pretty decent one for Amazon. And the last Amazon item here is this Hoot McFruit, which I think is actually a really cute item here. It is this little owl made out of different fruits here. We have an apple, a pineapple, we have some dragon fruit, so definitely a very cute item here. Honestly, pretty well made, and this one actually sits on the other shoulder, so if you actually wear this one along with the knight, that could actually be a pretty fun little combo there. So yeah, this is definitely, I think, my favorite of these Amazon items. Definitely a pretty cute one from Amazon in May. And once again, we don't know the prices of any of them yet, but on May 1st, I will definitely leave a pinned comment on when the prices do release, so you know which ones are which price. Now moving on, right over here, we have the Sunburst Shield and Saber set. We have this kind of watermelon sword with this citrus shield on a pineapple. Actually looks pretty well made here as well. I think all of these actually are pretty high quality for these kind of silly items here, but it definitely looks pretty cool. And if you do wear it right over there, it goes in the back. It looks a little bit small, but I think you could definitely adjust that with the accessory adjustment feature as well, so not a bad one. And if you do want to get this one, you can get it from the store Target in May. Next up right over here, we have the Tropical Blast Fruit Helmet, and I do want to clear something up as I made a mistake in my previous video where I showed an image of the Walmart Asda and Sam's Club items, but the May item was not the fruit shades, it is actually this helmet here. So keep that in mind if you're looking to get a gift card from Walmart Asda in May, you'll be getting this completely new item, not a reused item here instead. So over here you have this helmet, which once again it looks pretty good. It is this kind of watermelon helmet with some banana wings on the side and pineapple on top. Pretty random one here, but it's just a silly item, and it looks pretty well made there. So not a bad item here from Walmart Asda and Sam's Club in May. And if you do wear it, it looks pretty huge on your character actually, so definitely stands out quite a bit even with other things on like hairs and stuff, so not a bad one from Walmart Asda and Sam's Club in May. Next up right over here we have the Calico Corn Head, and this was actually a reused item. It was from November, but it didn't actually end up releasing, so they brought it back here for May to actually release it as a Costco item. So pretty cool that they decided to actually end up using this one, because then it just would have been a scrapped item that would have never released. So not a bad one here. This one actually did have effects originally. As you can see, it had this kind of leaf effect here, but Costco updated their image to remove the effects here. So both the turkey tail and the corn head do not have effects anymore, which is pretty unfortunate that they went out of their way to remove effects, which clearly is a signal that they're really trying to stay away from them right now, which is disappointing to see because I think people actually really loved effects. So pretty sad to see that these don't have effects anymore, and it seems like they're not really focusing on making any effect related items at the moment. But still a pretty decent item here if you do want to get it from Costco in May, and if you do wear it, it looks pretty much how you would expect it to, just a giant corn piece over your head. So pretty silly item. My be a bit hard to wear with other related items, but not too bad if you do want to get it from Costco in May. Now the last two items here, we do have the Manic Strawberry Head as well as the Melon Head Helm. And the Manic Strawberry Head is the select retailers item here, and the Melon Head Helm is the bonus code right over here. Both of these actually look really well made. I think this watermelon helmet looks really great. I think people are going to definitely enjoy this one. Definitely a really creative take on a helmet using watermelon. They even have the shadow printed on the back of the helmets from the front, which is definitely very interesting. I don't think we've even seen many items use that kind of effect there, so definitely not so bad. I think this is definitely a standout from this month. And then we have the Manic Strawberry Head, which also people do enjoy quite a bit. I think it's a pretty silly item, and it's another good standout from this month. The only thing I'm not the biggest fan of is that you can actually see through the mouth, so if you do wear it, you can actually see your head through it, which I personally probably would have preferred a covering there, so you wouldn't be able to, but I think it's still fine if you have headless, or if you just change your head color, you can probably make it a bit harder to tell. So not too bad, a nice item from select retailers there, and the melon head one also looks pretty good there too. Definitely fits even with some other items underneath right over there, so not a bad item there from bonus. And if you don't know what select retailers and a bonus are, if you go to the description right over here of this item, you can see this link right over here, and it will take you to the gift card page. Or you can find it on the left side of your screen right over here with all these different tabs. There's going to be a gift card section on the bottom of that area. And when you go to this page right over here and you scroll down, you can see that there is this first section here and this second section here. And this first section here is the select retailers one, which would be the strawberry head. And the second one would be the bonus one, which would be the melon head helm. And the bonus one is exclusive to this page only. So you can only get the melon head helm if you buy a gift card on this page. And it does have some issues. Sometimes it doesn't let you, which is an issue that I've run into a couple of times. So might be a bit difficult too, but if you're able to buy a gift card on this page, you'll actually be able to get the bonus item. And also if you buy a gift card on this page, it comes with the select one automatically. So you basically get 2 codes in one for the cheapest price. So I would say it's a definitely good deal. 2 items for one is not too bad. But there's also another way to actually get the select retailers item, which is the strawberry. If you scroll down to the bottom of this page over here, and you'll see this available at a retailer near you option. And if you click on that, you'll see a bunch of different stores here for where your location is. And any store here other than Target, Costco, Walmart, Asda, and Sam's Club will give you the strawberry head. So pretty much any store that sells Roblox gift cards will give you the item other than the 5 stores I mentioned, along with Amazon. So this one's going to be a very popular one since pretty much every store gives it, and this one seems to be the most common one available in every location. And just as a reminder, once again, the Target, Walmart, Asda, Sam's Club, and Costco items will no longer be unique. They will all have this one looping melody staff item. So if you have multiple gift cards for those stores and you're expecting a new item for each of those stores, that will not be the case anymore in June. You will get the same item for all of those stores. It is still unclear if bonus or Amazon items will still continue as of right now, but we do know that those 5 stores will all merge into one item and they will all be select retailers altogether. So kind of unfortunate that they're kind of going away with all the unique items, so we'll just have to see what happens there, if every gift card will just be one item or if bonus and Amazon will still continue along with this item here. But yeah, those are the gift card items that we do have for May. Even though there are no effects here, I think it is a little bit of a step up from the past few months. Definitely a really cool take on a lot of these items, very creative and well-made items here. So yeah, I want to hear if you guys are planning to get any of these and what you think about these gift card items in the comment section, and I will leave a pinned comment when the Amazon price tiers are released, so you'll be able to know which ones to get for which price. But yeah, that's for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!